You know what I'm asking you?
When Muhammad went to Jerusalem.
What?
Either
can I ask you first?
Either a building or a prayer ground where you could pray. Don't forget, he prayed there with all the prophets.
You know you're running now.
And you guys believe in 124,000 of them. So there was no masjid for 124,000 people.
I want to know the definition first.
It doesn't matter if it
does. It does. Because no one reports it.
Therefore,
and people were in Jerusalem at the time who reported it. You had the Byzantine Romans, you had Jews, you had Christians. No one reported it.
Praying there before? Of course they were.
So
that was the Qibla for the
they were
Muslims.
praying there.
To pray there.
Muslims never went to Jerusalem before Muhammad was alive.
Where's the evidence?
There is no record of something called a Muslim going to Jerusalem before Muhammad was around.
Of course
where's
evidence?
Tell me the name.
Give me evidence.
Very simply,
give me evidence. You make the claim. Give me evidence.
Very simply.
Give me evidence.
Islam only begins when Muhammad is born.
You made evidence.
Before that, there's no Islam.
Give me proof.
Actually, Islam has been there since the time of Adam.
If you agree,
what does Islam mean? What does Islam mean?
If you agree,
Islam has been there since.
What does Islam mean? What does Islam mean?
It factually hasn't. So
what does Islam mean?
By factual, what are you referring to?
In order for you to be a Muslim, unless the definition of a Muslim changes from time to time, then that would mean that Islam could not have been there before Muhammad.
What does Islam mean?
Because don't forget, you hold to the 5 pillars, and if you're a Sunni, the 6 articles of faith. These things were not practical before Muhammad was around. So therefore, it would mean that you couldn't have been a Muslim before
Islam in
Muhammad.
protection. It is Islam in protection.
People of a different time.
This guy is a doctor.
And different traditions.
I think he's more intelligent.
And therefore, the
let's you're not making
this guy.
It's fine.
This Muslim guy is a doctor.
It's fine.
So let us listen.
I need to section your backside.
What you're saying is
I need to section you.
it's all part of the same
no, it's fine. We're not going to make
doesn't go to a different message.
So you're saying that Islam has changed multiple times
Your
through
movie came out
history.
his face.
I'm saying that,
on his face. You don't want to be video.
Okay, fair enough. And what being a Muslim has changed multiple times as well.
YouTube for money. This guy.
What was classed as a Muslim? So Muslims used to be able to drink
the editing video,
alcohol.
no.
They were able to eat pork.
I don't know that. Don't put him on his face.
Then they weren't.
That's a unique position. But if you choose to hold that position, that's fine. We can work with that.
Christian are very rude, you know.
We know that for a fact.
Well,
it says it in the Quran.
It doesn't say in the Quran that
very rude Christian in the West. Very rude.
Right.
Muslims
But you see, here's the issue, right? Now you run into problems.
Go get a job and
Right?
don't buy YouTube like that.
You do.
I believe
Get a job.
Because
but I think I'm not here to
job.
persuade you.
no, that's fine. But
I'm just here to correct
understand that when you say these things, there are ramifications to
Go get a
it.
job, man.
Right?
Don't do it, man.
Because now, what you're going to tell me is, for example, you have no basis of saying that Zoroastrians at one point were not also Muslims, despite not believing in anything that Muslims hold, because technically, by your very wide-scale definition, they could have been a type of Muslim.
But I don't know if they were or weren't, because
Right.
I cannot go back to their history and tell you if they were or weren't, and then became deviated from the religion of Islam.
Okay, so how can you make that case for Adam when you can't go back and look at him as well and observe him practicing anything to do with his version
Because
of
the
Islam?
Bible, the Torah, the Quran, they all refer to the story of Adam.
Is that the only reason why you believe as a Muslim?
I believe, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So just
and well, there's
now,
other scientific reasons.
Did
as
you
well.
did you notice that
You know about the Adam mitochondria, for example, and Eve mitochondria.
the idea of two people being able to replicate
So
multiple peoples
we have
from them?
descended from a single pair, basically.
Yeah.
All
So,
humankind.
well,
We are the children of
argue
Adam.
that
If you-
Australopithecus.
Let them speak, man.
No. Let him.
Let him speak, man.
Hey.
No, let's speak, no, you know, let us speak, man.
Hey, Abdul.
Let's have the promote. Let us
You
speak,
really
man.
are an Abdul.
Let us speak, man. Let us speak.
Calm
He just tell me the
down.
same thing. No, but
Calm
he's great.
down.
Let us speak, man.
Calm down.
He's a hypocrite. Let him speak, man.
Calm down.
He's a hypocrite. Let us
Because
speak, man.
both of you are talking
He
at
just
once.
tell me.
Calm down.
No, let us speak, man. Let us speak.
You're preaching.
But I can't
man.
answer.
But are you aware of?
Let us speak,
What are you doing? Calm down.
He's really a troublemaker.
Pardon me. Do you want a video?
Troublemaker.
Do you want to be on video?
I would rather
Your
not.
hand.
He would rather not be on video. Is it okay?
I would rather
Oh,
not.
okay. But you never
He
said
doesn't
that.
ask permission.
Okay, didn't say that.
Move the camera.
No, you should have told me.
I told him all along.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, if you told me, that would have been fine.
You need to calm down, my friend.
What?
You're bringing up.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's recording
He's still
me.
video. He doesn't care.
He's
He doesn't say anything to me.
recording
Many more
me.
speaking. I said, don't video me. He says, okay. You know what he did after? Put the camera up again. Christian cannot be trusted. They're liars.
Awesome job, my dude.
Put the phone away, man. Nobody want to be a camera.
He's recording me.
Brother, you
right?
don't need to say
So
that.
don't worry, you can record me.
I was ex-Christian. I know them. I've been amongst them. all the
An
time.
ex-Christian. Oh my goodness, I'll also drill to you later. You were never a
Missionary, they're
Christian.
liars. They shag each other in the church. Brother and sister, I used to go to. Yes.
Okay, well, we can
They're
talk
liars.
about that later.
And the pastor, they steal all the money.
Okay, fair
I was a
enough.
part of them. active missionary.
Then you're a
Yes.
sinner.
Am I lying?
You're a sinner.
I was in the. Am I lying?
You're a sinner, and
You
you need
Christians are
Christ.
liars.
You need Christ.
That's why I leave you guys.
didn't
because
have Christ.
You're all Christians.
That's your problem.
All the Christians have been
It wasn't about leaving the Christians. It was about going
Are you a
Christ.
sinner? Are you a sinner? Are you a sinner?
Of course.
All of us
Are you a
are
sinner?
flawed.
Absolutely.
All
Are
of
you a
us are
sinner?
flawed.
I need Christ.
Are you a sinner?
I am.
Do you have Christ now?
I do have Christ.
Do you still
right?
sin?
I still sin.
Do you sin
right?
daily?
I still sin
Do you
daily.
sin daily?
But here's the
Do you
great
sin-
thing.
no, no, that's
I
what-
don't run away
Answer me,
because I
answer me,
sin.
stay with
I
me.
run to
Do you
Christ because I
still
sin.
sin?
You ran
run-
away.
All right, so
That's
you
the problem.
so here now. So you run to Christ, you reach Christ now. Do you still sin?
Christ? So you're familiar with the
Do
two
you still
concepts.
sin after you reach Christ?
Quiet. You're
Do you still
familiar
sin?
with justification.
Do you still sin?
And then sanctification,
Do you still
right?
sin?
Are you familiar with those two
Do you
things?
still sin?
Right? So as you can see,
Do you still
when
sin?
you become a
Do you
Christian,
still sin?
and then you accept Christ,
No, you run to
and then
Christ and reach
one
Christ.
thing happens, right?
I agree, you
is
run to
you're
Christ and
justified.
reach Christ.
So you're now
You run to
free from the
Christ and reach
penalty of
Christ.
sin.
You
Now,
run to Christ and reach
secondly, you
Christ.
go to sanctification,
It's like a punch
where
shot.
Christ works on you
But
consistently
do you
to
still-
reduce
after that-
the amount of sin
after
that
that-
you do.
after that, do you still
So
sin?
I don't do excessive sin,
I never asked
for
about the
example.
amount. I asked about
I'm
the quantity.
lucky enough not to be an
I'm not asking
excessive
about the
liar
quantity.
or thief
I'm not asking
or
about the
fornicator.
quantity.
But I absolutely
Can you collaborate with
still
me?
do
I'm
things
asking about the
that
quantity.
God does not
Do
like.
you still
right?
sin?
However, you were
Do you
doing
still
those
sin?
bad
Forget about
things,
me. I'm asking
and
you.
then you ran away from
I'm
God.
lost according
That's
to
your
you.
problem.
I'm lost according to you.
That's your problem.
But are you fine? You Christ. You fine? Can you shut up, please? Do you still sin?
We can come back in a second.
Do you still sin?
I already answered this.
So you're habitual sinner daily then?
I already answered this.
So you're habitual. You know what the Bible says about people like
I
who still
already
sin?
answered this.
The Bible says you're not the children of God. You
I
never know God
already
nor see.
answered this for you.
1 John chapter 3 says,
Did
if
you
you
hear
still sin,
anything that I told
you're not the
you?
child of God. Your own Bible refutes your
Did you
nonsense.
hear anything I just
But you
told
didn't
you?
know your Bible. You didn't know that.
Did you hear
Your own
what
Bible
I
cut the
just told
short.
you?
1 John chapter 3.
Did you hear me?
If you're children of God, you cannot sin.
Oh, great. So you're preaching now, huh?
Your Bible says if you're children of God,
So
you
you're
cannot
preaching,
sin.
huh?
There's no continuous there. I show you the verse. I'm going to show you my liar. The verse. There's no continuous there. I read it for you right now.
All right, well, I'll catch you around later. The overall point I wanted to raise is, if you accept that Islam changes from time to time, the division of such changes.
So we're talking about the religions that were predating the what we call Muhammad's message from the Quran and all the rest.
Okay.
So those
And,
that was called. So they were called Muslims.
Or Hanifs, or something about that nature, someone who believed in a singular God.
Yes.
Do you accept that?
monotheists.
Okay. Because I would love to. You seem a bit more tempered than some of the Muslims I see here. in the
Everyone
corner.
here seems very, very highly strong.
Yeah. So I would be, if you come again, we can have that conversation. I can understand what you hold to be. I'm assuming you're Sunni. I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I would love to know what you hold that to be, and then we can talk about it from that paradigm going forwards. I assume simply because you were talking with the guys that you held to the same regular beliefs that Sunnis do. I see in this park, but I'm aware Islam's a large umbrella. I'm aware. I'm aware.
The thing is, I don't think that my views are any different to the mainstream.
They're very different. I can show you something.
I think that sometimes the difference is more to do with awareness of the bigger issues. Sometimes, perhaps, and maybe to make things black and white, people put things into categories, and it's black and white is easy for the majority of people.
Well, you seem like a nuanced guy. If you come again, then let me know. What's your name, sorry?
Faisal.
I'm David.
David, nice
All right, love you. God bless. All right.